My name is Caroline Gerald. I am grandmother to that beautiful lady, and I'm very dear friend to you. They love you.
I love you.
You're the best.
And you are Grandma Lina as your loved
They
ones.
call me Grandma Lina.
And where were you born?
Where I was born?
Yeah.
In Poland.
In Poland.
And I'm Holocaust survivor.
I know. Incredible.
Yes.
What do you remember from that?
I'm sorry?
What do you remember from the Holocaust, if you feel comfortable
Almost
talking
everything.
about it? Almost everything.
This doesn't go away. It stays with you as long as you live. It was a horrible thing. It was a horrible experience for me. And you do remember. You can't forget. Day and night, this lives with you forever, forever. I lost my sister, 20 years old, in the gas chamber, and my father, 46 years old, in 1942. And they both died the same day. It was a tragedy for me. I survived with my mother, but she didn't live long after the war. I didn't think she wanted to live. And she died of a heart condition, 62 years old, in Poland. She was buried in Poland. It hurts me that I cannot visit her grave, but I cannot do it.
Yeah.
I visited once. When I went to Czechoslovakia, we took a taxi and I went to the cemetery to see her and pay my respect. And that was last time when I saw her.
How old were you during the Holocaust?
I was 15 years old. I was really 13 years old in 1939 when the war broke down. But we had Russian for 2 years. And then in 1941 in June, Germany came. I think the beginning of July, they ordered us to a ghetto. Horrible time. I was in the ghetto for 2 years. And then we ran away. And only 50 people was left in the ghetto, was already destroyed completely. And I went with my mother, we wandering in the woods and the fields, hungry, thirsty for 3-4 days. And finally my mother, neighbor, not even good friend, neighbor had a pity on us and took us in, and she kept us for 9 months.
Oh my God.
From
This is incredible.
June of 1943 until Russian came to liberate us, which was the end of February, beginning of March. I didn't have a calendar, so I don't remember.
At what point in the war did you hide in the basement staircase?
There was a religious holiday about Peter, and our neighbor's name was Peter, and they were celebrating, so I know exactly at that day. And we were sitting in the bushes, hungry, and it was pouring rain. So I took a chance, I knocked her door, and I asked her for a piece of bread or water or anything to the. She looked at me, she recognized me. I was hardly recognizable, and she took us in. She said, come in, and she took us to the basement, and it was a little overlap in the basement. It's hard to explain it. And we stayed there for 9 months until from June to February or March. They discovered us in December of, I think it was Christmas Day or New Year's Day, one of those holidays. And one of his sons, who was in my age, they were twin boys, and he went at the steps because you had to go down the steps and another step to our hiding place. He saw us, but he didn't give us up because it was already late before the liberation. The Russian was in Kiev, and there was to be trouble for them probably too. So, but the family moved out from the house and left her alone, and she kept her to the very end. And then they evacuated her. I don't know where did she go. I don't know if she was alive or not, but we never saw her again.
Wow.
What? You know what, Robert? I do for mammogram. I don't think I need the mammogram anymore because
You're like my grandma.
So good to see you, Graham. And we're off to the races.
April, oh my God.
All right, where are we off
All right,
to?
What the
we're
shit?
off to Rothman Orthopedics to get a little
Move for it.
tune-up for Grandma Lena. She had a back injury 6 weeks ago. She's like a totally different woman now, so much better than before.
Now she's doing flips.
And she's doing flips. She's back to Pilates and yoga and aerial acrobats.
It's a nice place to be, but if we need it.
Yeah.